Oh, it's me again. Do you know what? I feel like I'm owning YouTube tonight. But I wanted to get all of this out. So you won't have me 3 times next week, that's for sure. I'm absolutely exhausted. But it's all good fun. This potentially will be the last issue of the roller coaster. We'll see how it goes. You don't want to rush too much, and it doesn't look like there's too much to do, but we just don't know, do we, till we get going? So, yeah, let's see. So I've got with me, I've got some company, yay! So I've got DS Models and Vintage.
Hello and welcome to Horlixs' stream. Yeah. So yeah, just from me, hello to me, and me. Hooray! So just for Ian. So yeah. So yeah, good evening everybody, and welcome to Horlixs' stream, and the third one of the fantastic streams tonight. And I must say, wow, 3 times in one night, Alex. That's fantastic. That's absolutely brilliant. So, and yeah, can't wait to see this thing working. Yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks, really, of building fire and doing things, and everything's coming together now nicely, which is lovely to see, isn't it? Yeah. So we have got so much in the chat tonight. So I'm going to split the chat up a little bit tonight and just take it nice and steady, because you want to go nice and steady, don't you, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you need to say before we get on with the chat?
I will actually, yeah. So those of you that know, we do the Bedford on a Saturday or tomorrow. Those of you know that I bought the fuel tanker. Well, I've accidentally won this one as well. So I've just paid for it, and it's coming. So this will be the third one.
Wow.
So I'm going to be busy. So, yeah. It's me now. I won it. So yeah, it happened while I was doing the last stream, and I forgot about it. I didn't think I'd win it again, and there you go.
Yeah, brilliant, fantastic.
So yeah, Lindsay, that's the third one. So I've just got one more in the collection. But
is that Lindsay to blame then, or is it me?
Well, everyone.
I'm a bad influence. I'm a bad influence to them. Yeah, don't take no notice of me. You're all right. Yeah, so you'll have no money left.
No.
So, and then you'll have a big pile of things to build and what have you. Yeah. So, right. Let's go on with the chat then, Horlixs, shall we?
Okay.
Let's welcome everybody to the stream. So, first one in tonight is Gillian Dotz. Good evening again, Horlixs, Dave, and everyone in the chat. So, hello, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian again.
And then we've got Steve131 saying evening to Horlixs and chat. So, hello, Steve131.
Hi, Steve again. Thank you.
And then we've got Mr. Ian Campbell, and he says, whoa, stop. Let me get on this thing, laughing out loud. So, yes. Get off the weld. No, stop the weld because I want to get off, or something like that, isn't it? Yeah. So,
yeah. It's
spinning. Gillian Scott says, good evening again, Mr. Ian Campbell. And Anfield Road Layout in the Loft says, hi, everyone again. So, hi, Lee. And Ian says, hi, Gillian and Lee. Ian says, Alex is late, smiley face. Yeah, well, all good things happen when they're late. I mean, you got to think about when a bride's late. A bride is late for a reason. Yeah.
2 streams. Yeah, I was on time on 2, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
No, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's right. Yeah, there's a song there somewhere. Okay, so Dave Matt Build says, hi again, everyone. Good luck with your build, Alex, and have a great show. Thank you. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Thank you.
And Ian says, Wendy's to blame. Yes.
Yeah, well, she was. Yeah, because I had to make coffee. Well, that's nearly gone as well. I kept making coffees tonight, thinking they're going quick, and I had it on the wrong setting. And she's giving me normal coffee, so the tide's out in the cup.
Tide's out. Well, unfortunately, the tide is not out where we live tonight, because we are actually on another flood warning tonight. So about an hour's time, we've got to start looking at the the tad. So, but that's all right. That's got nothing for you to worry about whatsoever. So it will be okay. I promise. Okay. So Crafty Chris says, good evening again, everyone. Hello, darling.
Hi, Chris.
And then Dave McBill says, let me bring that up. Dave McBill says, evening again, Gillian Dotz, Steve131, Ian Campbell, and Anfield Road Layout on the Loft, and Crafty Chris. And then Ian says, hi, Dave, Sir Dave, and Sir Dave. And there we are to prove it. I got the T-shirt as well. So there we are. Thank you very much for that, Ian. So Gillian Dotz says, good evening again, Dave Builds. And Ian Campbell says, hi, Chris. And then we've got Yorkshire Crafter that says, evening, everyone. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
And then Horlixs says, please allow me 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, well, he needed that break in between the shows. So Crafty Chris says, hi, Dave Mac, Ian Campbell, and Yorkshire Crafter. And Dave Bill says, evening again at Yorkshire Crafter. Ian says, is it the 2nd of February, Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Is that a private joke? Right. So Gillian Dotz says, good evening again, Crafty Chris. Crafty Chris says, don't be too late, Alex. The chat is going to get longer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we've noticed. So Ian Campbell says, I guess Alex has ordered 71, 34, 104, and 53 to be delivered soon.
Yeah.
Is that his Chinese? Is that his Chinese menu that he's going to get? So, Crafty Chris says hi, Gillian, and Peter Webster says hi again, all in chat. So, hello, Peter. And Ian Campbell says hi, Peter. Dave McBill says hi, Peter. Crafty Chris says hi, hiya, Peter. Lee says hiya, Peter. Peter Webster says, hi, Chris, Dave, Mac, Ian, and Lee. And then Horlixs says, hello, everyone. Stream 3 starting soon. That was me. Sorry. I actually put something in the chat that the stream would be starting soon, but my spelling's a bit off tonight. So Peter Webster says, hi, Alex. Lee says, hi, Alex. Yorkshire Crafter says, evening, Crafty Chris, Dave Builds. And Peter Webster says, hi, Julie. Yorkshire Crafter says, evening at Peter Webster. And I think I'm going to stop on the next one. Peter says, hi, Dave S. So, hi, Peter. And then, let's go to the next one. Come on. Crafty Chris says, hi, Julie. And then Peter Webster says, 3 times a charm. Yeah, lovely. Thank you. So what is happening with my thing tonight? It's not working out right. What's happening? I don't know.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I've got a technical difficulty somewhere, but let me just click out of it. That's it. 3 times a charm. So Ian Campbell says, you're a busy man tonight, Alex. Laughing out loud. And Ian Campbell says, ha 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 ha. So Dave. Just for you, I dug out my T-shirt. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave the chat at that for now and star it, and then we'll come back to it when Alex has got into the build. So
okay. So yeah, I actually forgot to charge this thing up. So I'm actually doing it as we speak, just to give it a bit of juice, in case we get to the point we can test it later. So that's on my desk sat there, so I'm keeping an eye on it because it is a LiPo battery. So all should be good. So yeah, we're going to just do a bit more tonight. Well, I'll say a bit more. Hopefully we'll finish it. There's not really a lot left in this box, so I will be trying to modify the Woodtrick sign, the Woodtrick land sign, as you know.
So
do
you want to go solo layout, Alex? Will that be better?
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah, so there you go. So a massive shout out to Peter because he's gonna. Oh, there's Wendy. Peter's found some LEDs that might be suitable for this, so he's happy to ping them over to me, so I should get them, and then we will look at modifying this because I'd really like to see this lit up.
Yeah.
So if
That
I
would be
can,
sick, yeah.
it's going to be very experimental.
Yeah.
So I might even get the drill out and drill some holes in a bit of this wooden sprue just to try it.
Yeah.
So let's come back down and see what we are.
Okay, we might need a bit of light.
Go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Charging at the moment. So it's got a blinking green light at the moment, whatever that means. If the red light is up, the device is charging. If the green light is up, the device is charged. Well, it doesn't quite work like that. The red light is up to say there's power, and it's blinking green, which I assume means it's charging.
It's charging, yeah.
And then when that stays solid, that should be charged.
Yeah.
So what are we doing tonight then? So we've done all the track. We've done the station. We've done the train, or some of the train. This is what we all did. We installed the electronics last week. So tonight we did all this. We'll be working on the wheels. So yeah, we're going to be working on the wheels tonight, and then just realised we use the tool to measure out the distance. We'll be building the wheels and then get the train onto the track. Okay, then we will be making the remote control.
Yeah.
And then we should be able to test. So it doesn't look like there's too much to do before we can get in and test. So I am going to start by having a look to see what components we need and get them organised.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as you're doing that, I'm just going to go through the chat a bit more. So we've got Lee says, hi, Dave, Dave and Dave. So hi, Lee, Lee and Lee.
Hi, Lee.
So Ian Campbell says, well done. Okay. And Crafty Chris says, only one more to get. Laughing out loud. That's Read the Bedfords.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one more to get. So unless they start bringing out any more. So Lee says, Alex, you've got the bug to build.
Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed the Bedford. Whether I'm going to go into modding the lights on the others, I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm like. I'll probably give in, but that's sort of how it's out of the stream. But that's the beacon that I was working on. It's all dry now.
Look at that, yeah. Look at that. Looks lovely.
That's for the Bedford, so that's nice. So yeah, just a little sneak preview.
Yeah,
we'll show you that tomorrow.
Yeah. Peter Webster says hi, Gillian, Steve, and then Gillian says hi again, Peter, and then Ian Campbell says, I just jest, Alex.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a problem. So then Lindsay's builds here, and he says it's Dave's fault. Shh. All you need is the short wheelbase tipper, then you've got a full house. Laughing out loud. So yeah, I suppose it is my fault really, because I was looking back on my YouTube and I actually I did like a bit of an unboxing, I suppose, just over a year ago now on the first one, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I actually got given the two of them for presents, and then I actually decided to save up and buy the other two. And we found where you could get them a bit cheaper than where you could get them from a shop, if you know what I mean. So they're worthwhile getting at that sort of price. So because that's what you'd pay for another kit that wouldn't be as interesting to me, especially. So Steve131 says at Peter Webster, and Peter Webster says hi, Lindsay. And Peter Webster says, I've been busy ordering and sending gifts out. You have a good heart, Peter, you really have. And Steve131 says, good shirt, Dave and company. Laughing out loud, lots of laughing faces. So, Gillian Dotz says, good evening again, Yorkshire Crafter. Yorkshire Crafter says, good evening, Gillian. Gillian Dotz. And Ian Campbell says, did you ever find out who bought that for you, Alex?
No, it's still a mystery.
Yeah, still a mystery, isn't it?
You know, I respect that. I mean, I've had gifts in the past that I just have no idea who it's from, and they just might want to remain anonymous, which is absolutely fine. But again, yeah, whoever it was, thank you. Really been enjoying this.
Yeah, it's a super cool gift, isn't it? Super cool. Fantastic. It's been very worthwhile you doing a stream on it as well. It's been brilliant. I mean, we've got 12 watching at the minute. Yeah, so I mean, if all of you 12 haven't seen it right from the beginning, then pop back on Horlixs' stream and have a look. It's well worth watching right from day one, really. Okay, so are you still sorting bits out?
I've got them all here now. So, yeah, we've got they've got an 80, a 74, a 101, a 102, a 100, and an 89 and an 88. And the frame prawn crackers should come with that because it's a big order.
Yeah. No, we won't be buying a takeaway this weekend. Not this weekend. Can't afford it this weekend. So we'll have to dig deep in the freezer and see what we've got in there.
Okay, so this first step, we are building 8 of them. I'm just trying to work out what it wants me to grace. I think the inside as well.
Is that with your wax or your special grease?
No, wax for the wheels because they're going to need to rotate. So we need a couple of wheels out. And these are going to need to be nice and smooth.
Because obviously they're going to be going round and round, aren't they? Like the wheels on the bus.
Yeah.
To be the wheels on the track.
You've got to be really careful with these emery boards because they do just rip through the wood.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to put wax on here as well because it's going to be spinning around these. To a degree anyway.
Yeah.
The motor the motor's going to do most of the work. So what we're going to do is grease them up. I see it keeps saying grease, wax,
yeah.
wax.
Wax on, wax off, yeah. Oh, dear me.
So this is the top and bottom wheels. So they turn. So now we need to measure some cocktail sticks to the length of the tool provided. Oh, someone's exhaust just blew up.
Yeah.
So I don't know how specific this needs to be. So until we've built one.
Yeah, you're not going to know, are you?
So that looks about right. But then I can use that
as a guide.
Yeah, so on 2 of those. And then that's just going to push into...
I wonder if that's why you needed the point.
Well, it's saying to cut the point off.
Yeah,
there you go.
So just a tight fit, that's all, isn't it?
It's just to hold the wheel on, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, says Ian Campbell says that'll be egg, rice, prawn crackers, lemon chicken, laughing out loud. And then he says, oh, and 6 chicken balls. I didn't know chickens had balls.
Yeah, I like chicken balls.
Is it going?
There we go.
All right. Brill. Fantastic, yeah.
So that's one. So we've got to build 8 of these.
Oh my goodness me.
So make yourself a cuppa. Go and see Wendy.
Yeah. Get your feet up and have a 5-minute snooze and then come back. Yeah. So, okay, so I went to see yes, I went to see my favourite shop today, and I went to quiz them. Plus, I needed a pen which I haven't got, so but I've got it now. So I went to quiz them, and they said, "Oh, we've got the Tamiya rep here. You was asking us about Tamiya paints before. Would you like to quiz him?" So I said, "Oh yeah, please." I said, because I said me and a friend's been having a bit of difficulty with some of the Tamiya paint, and we're thinking that, you know, it's perhaps the Tamiya paint or something we're not doing right or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said, well, ask away. He said, what's your problem? So I told him what the problem was.
Oh, what with the primer and then it reacting?
Yeah, with the primer and reacting and what have you. And he said, right. He said, okay. So is it a Tamiya kit you're actually building? So I said, no. So he said, right, okay. So he said, well, he says, the only advice I can give you is the exact same advice as what I actually use. And he says, the advice is that before you do anything with your kit, he said, take it all to a clean basin and thoroughly wash it in some very warm soapy water. And when you think you've washed it once, he said wash it again. And then he said empty the bowl out completely. And he said swill the bowl out, and then put some tepid water in and rinse the parts. Rinse it thoroughly, he said. And then when he said when you think you've rinsed it once, he said go back, and he said rinse it again. And he said I can't put enough emphasis on it about rinsing, he said, and getting the soap off and getting the oils off the kit. He said, because he said a lot of kits have a lot of oils on them, and he said that will affect whatever paint you are using. I said okay. I said, well, actually, yeah, we've washed the parts and we've rinsed them, etc., etc. He said, how are you drying them? So I said, I'm actually drying them near a radiator, but I said not on a radiator. And I said, I'm letting them dry sort of naturally. So he said, oh, he said, that's good. He said, you're not patting them down with any kitchen roll or anything like that. So I said, no. I said, I'm not using any other product.
No, so but I've been doing that.
Okay, right. So he said, because that can, you know, then he says, how are you handling the parts? So I said, just with our hands. So he said, okay, well, he said, that could be a problem as well. He said, have you got any rubber gloves? You know, some medical type gloves, some of them that the mechanics use and what have you. So I said, actually, I said, I have, yeah. I said, well, try putting them on and keeping the oils off your hands, off the parts. And he says, I know that's going to take a lot of doing because you are actually working with the parts with your hands. You're cutting them out the sprues, or you're sanding them, or whatever you're doing. And he says, you will touch the parts at some point, or you'll get some contaminant on the parts. And he says, you won't realize that you've actually done that. So that was his advice so far on that one. What's that come up from my computer?
I was going to say, yeah, because I started when I had all that problem. It's exactly what I did, and I've got a bag full of gloves here, so that when I'm handling the parts, when I'm painting them, I'm using rubber gloves, because I guess the oils, natural oils from your hand, could get on there and cause a problem.
Yes, yeah. I've got exactly the same, and I'm going to be doing exactly the same with my parts. In fact, I think the parts that I've got left that I need to spray, I'm going to wash them again, because I probably didn't wash them properly. So and rinse them properly. But yeah, and again, thinking about your hands, do it in, you know, do your washing in rubber gloves, so that you're not touching the parts that way, and you're not putting your parts in like with all the rest of your crockery or anything like that. Wash them separately, so there's no oils getting on there from, like if you're cooking a bacon sandwich or something. So so he said all that, and then he said, right, he said, what about spraying them? I said, are you spraying them inside, outside, in your garage, in your workshop, in the house, where? So I said, well, it varies. I said, I can actually spray in my garage on a nice-ish day, so long as I cover everything up in my garage, of course, and I keep the wind off it. And he said, what about your friend? So I said, well, my friend is doing what I used to do. I said, what I sometimes still do, and that's spraying outside on a nice day. I said, if we can find, you know, that odd half an hour where the weather's fairly nice and it's not too windy, not rainy, you know, not. So he said, yeah, okay. He says, where does your friend live? So I told him where you lived. And he said, oh. He said, by the seaside then. So I said, yeah. He said, well, you know what I'm going to say now, don't you? So I said, yeah. I said, you're going to tell me that it's the wind blowing off the sea, the salt air that's getting onto his parts, blah, blah, blah. He said, yeah. He said, take all that into consideration. So he said, if the wind's blowing off the land out into the sea, and it's a light wind, and it's a warmish day or a reasonable day, he said, then you've got better chance of making a better paint job of your paint. And then he asked me where I lived, and of course I lived next to a ginormous river, and out here there's all sorts of other things as well. There's dust, there's chemicals from the farmers spraying on the fields, there's wind, there's all that malarkey going off like that. So he said it's quite possible that the ambient temperature of the outside, even if you are in pretty much the same part of the country, he said might be different to where you live to where your neighbour lives. He says because it'll be different air pockets that's coming over your house that's coming over his house. So I said, oh yeah. I said, I'm not really thought that deeply into it. I said, but I said, would that make a difference? So he said, oh yes. He said, yeah. He said, I have found in most of the time that most of the paint is going okay, and you're just getting the odd problems. So I said, yeah. So he said, yeah. He said, unfortunately, he said these spray paints are made to be sprayed inside a spray booth under perfect conditions, with the paint warmed and the parts washed and treated, like I've just told you. How they should be washed and treated. So he said, you've got to take all that into consideration when you are building a model. So I said, yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you. I said, perhaps I was a bit naive and thinking that, a quick wash of the parts, drying off in a radiator perhaps, or in a windowsill or whatever's, and then, not thinking about warming the paint and not thinking about, wearing something on my hands. And it said all that can affect the paint that you're painting. And not forgetting, of course, he was a Tamiya rep. So I was quizzing him about all sorts of other Tamiya products and such like. I thought, well, while I've got you here, I'm going to try and hammer you down to a few do's and don'ts. And I said, okay. I said, what about the cream polish that we've seen somebody use on the internet? I said, for their models, spraying in the same colour that we've been spraying. I said, they've been using this cream polish to make a extra shine on the model. And he said, don't use it. He said, there's no need to use it. He said, you just need some car polish without the aggregates in to cut the paint. You just need normal car polish. And he said normal car polish would do it just as good as what the Tamiya creams would do that you've probably seen on the internet. And he says, besides that, he said, you cannot get the Tamiya creams in this country.
Right.
So I think I pretty nailed him down to pretty much everything that I wanted to know. He was a model builder as well. Not only was he the Tamiya rep, but he was a model builder as well. So he knew the various kits that was sort of the best to buy. Yes, he was telling me Tamiya kits are really good, of course, but and I do believe him that he said that there is better kits out there than Tamiya. He said, but I'm not here to tell you that. He says, I'm here to tell you all about Tamiya, of course. So, but yeah, so I do believe he was quite truthful in what he was telling me, and very helpful as well. So, hopefully that might be of use to not only you, but our listeners out there that's thinking about doing plastic models. A few do's and don'ts before you do get into them, and a few helpful tips of what will get your models just that little bit better than you think that you could get them. And just preparing that little bit more just goes a long way to making the end product a lot better. He said, of course, it does boil down to the paint as well. How old is your paint? How have you thinned your paint? Are you not shaking the tins properly? Not stirring the paint properly? Went into all that, and I said, well, yeah. I said we are actually shaking the tins about for 3 minutes, as it says on the tin. He said, well, are you warming the paint as well? So I said, actually, no. I said, I'm keeping the paint at room temperature. I said, which is about 19, 20 degrees. But I said, other than that, I said, he said, if you just warmed it up for a couple of minutes, he said, just to take that room temperature just that little bit higher, he said that would make it also better as well, make it flow better. He says, because obviously you're going to be taking that spray paint outside and spraying it onto something that might be warm, but as soon as you get out there, you're spraying it through cold air, and it's going then onto your work. Right. He also said, of course, that you do know it is wrong time of year to be doing things like that. So I said, yeah. I said, I do appreciate that. I said, because, you know, and I told him what I've done in the past, painting the buses, etc., and the metal and what have you. And he said, yeah. He said, different materials will act differently on however you spray them. So, in other words, you could go out there and spray a certain type of paint onto a metal surface, and it will act differently to what it would if it was on a wooden surface or a plastic surface, which is common sense, really. So he said that everything will have a certain way that you have to react to actually get your paint nice and shiny and even. And he said it's just down to experience. And he said lots and lots of practice. And he said should things go the wrong way, he said I can advise you to get some, what did he call it, paint killer by Carson, Carson. Carson. It works, paint killer, and it's especially for taking paint off plastic models. So he actually conned me into buying one today, which I didn't really want to do, but got one, and I'm going to experiment with it. So it's a small bottle of paint killer, they call it, Carson paint killer. It's new on the market, and
brush on.
It's brush on. So it says Carson paint killer removes X, XF and LP paint, AS and TS spray paint, PC and PS Lexon paint, and many other paint system. Up to 2 component paint is removed without damaging the base material, such as plastic, lean rexine, metal or modeling glazing, so that's the way to make paint accidents never happen. So I'm going to try it. I've obviously got one to try, and I'm going to try it. And those of you who know that I'm actually spraying another 2 Routemasters up, one in Southend Transport colour and one in East Yorkshire's colours. I'm actually having a struggle on at the minute with the driver's cab door of the Southend Transport Routemaster. I've actually sanded it off twice, and the 3rd time that I tried spraying it today, it did not work at all. It reacted. So I'm going to experiment with that. I'm going to actually take the paint off, sand it back down again, and I'm going to try some of this stuff on it, try to take all the paint remover off it, and get some nice hot soapy water and wash it and dry it and rinse it and do everything that he says, and try it once more on this cab door, because the cab doors on these Routemasters are probably the worst bits to paint, to be honest. You've got glazing top half, and it's plastic bottom half, where it's all plastic, but it's all like made out of a glazing material. So when you scratch the paint, you can scratch it through to clear plastic. So that's probably the reason why it's so difficult to paint, is that you're actually painting like plastic, see-through plastic, and not solid plastic, if you know what I mean, which there is a big difference in that. So yeah, quite an informative day today I've had, and learnt a few lessons and taken some good advice from somebody who knows. He did try selling me selling me all sorts of other Tamiya products, and I said no. So I can't afford that. And anyway, and then he went on to trying to sell me a spray booth and this, that, and the other. So no. So no, I'm not going into modelling that far. That I want, them bits. And I said, besides that, I said I can't afford that stuff like that. So anyway, that's pretty much my day today.
So basically, to do modelling, you need one of them clean rooms where you have to wear the overalls and everything.
Well, I did say something similar to him, and he said, he said, you can't help the odd hair flying off your head, or going onto your model, or whatever, or that speck of dust that's going to fly off as soon as you brush by the curtains or whatever it might be. So, and which is true, it's all true, but he said there is a lot of luck involved as well, because obviously you could go on all day long, as you say. You could hazmat suit up, and the breathing material, and the gloves that don't shed any material, and the mask off all the doors and windows and all that. So how far do you take it just for a painting a model? So yeah, so he just gave me a lot of hints and tips that were, I think, useful, and I think worth taking his advice. So anyway, I was quite pleased to actually meet him, because I did actually say that this shop that I visit now and again, I said it does have a nice stock of Tamiya paints, and I said I've even got the paints from here and sent them to my friend, and they've been happy with them, and everything's worked out well that way. I said and I think I've got another friend that wants some more paints as well. So yeah, it was quite informative, and he said that he keeps it all stocked up, the shop, with their paints. So he said that if at any time you want anything other than paints, you want something that's a Tamiya product, he said that you think you might not be able to get anywhere else, he said, just ring the shop. And he said the shop will ring me, and he says I'll get it ordered for you. So I said, oh, thank you very much. So he sort of promised that any Tamiya products, or pretty much any Tamiya products that we might want to come across in the future, he said he'll probably try and get it for us if we need it.
Amazing.
So okay, so I've got a little bit of chat to catch up on, and I'm going to have a drink because I'm gagging. So Ian Campbell says, sorry, I've got to go. Good luck. See you soon, and I'll watch on demand. Thank you, Ian. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for Alex and everything, and myself. Thank you ever so much. And yeah, take care, Ian, and yeah, we'll see you later on another stream, probably tomorrow night, I think. Yeah, if you're about. So Peter Webster says, wouldn't it be easier to put the stick in and cut in place?
Probably would, to be honest, but I've already committed now.
You've nearly already built them, haven't you? So Dave Mac Build says, I'm going to say good night, guys. I'm up at 5 a.m. and I'll catch you up with you tomorrow. You're doing a great job, Alex, and night all in chat. So good night, Dave Mac Builds. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Dave.
Very much appreciated. And yeah, I think that's it for chat for now. And I'm going to be quiet for a bit and let you build, because I was yakking on too much.
I'm just just 3 more to go.
Just 3 more to go. Lovely job.
Trying to give it plenty of wax.
Yeah, because obviously they've got to turn a lot of them wheels, haven't they? So I've just got a notification that you've just gone live, Horlixs.
Oh.
I don't know why. So Lee says later, Dave Mac.
What's that? Just gone live with the VW?
No, it's this stream, Wood Trick. It's my Steam antiquated iPad that's trying to catch up, I think.
I'm doing the outer edge of the wheel as well because it actually rubs against the cocktail sticks I'm putting in.
Yeah.
So it just gives it. And then what I do is I pull the wheel outwards and run it round.
Yeah, so it's got some wax on it
to make it.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea.
I think this is probably going to be the longest job of this evening.
Yeah. Oh, sniffing. Can't stop sniffing. Dear, oh dear. So Lee says he's here and working on the allotment and making on the layout. I thought he was saying he was digging your allotment for a minute, Lee. So I was going to say you need to talk to Geordie Dave about allotments and
Yeah.
So then he said he's making on the layout. So obviously it's a little allotment.
You can compare your onions.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, we're on the last wheel.
Okay, jolly good. So I was going to ask you if you knew if that, that thing was still available with them 4 glass sides, and that I keep forgetting. I'll have to ask you when off stream.
The full glass size.
Yeah. Display box or something, like, you know, with wooden and then glass sides.
Oh,
because I was going to get you to measure it.
Yeah, we'll have to. Can't remember which one. I have sold 2 of them, I think now.
Oh, it was a long time ago, so it's maybe not.
But there is still more there. But yeah, there was 2 we sold. There's an old boy came for one of them. It was made up because it actually had the crest on it.
Oh yeah.
On the back, on the glass, and he went, "Oh my god, it's good." I didn't realise it had that, and he was made up with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it depends which one. We'll have to look. There is still some there.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping I can summon up some energy for this weekend. I've got quite a lot to catch up on and what I'm going to do, and I've got some boxes that want sorting out, and I've got some bits to do on Matilda, and I keep meaning to do them and keep having half an hour here and half an hour there, but you know, my mind's willing, but my body isn't.
Yeah, I've got to go to trip to BMW tomorrow.
You have you?
Car's not driving very nicely.
Oh no.
So since it had its recall, just mainly it just doesn't seem to know what freaking gear it wants to be. It's auto.
Yeah.
You know what gear it wants to be in when you're pulling away in traffic. So I rang them and said, look, since this recall, it's not driving very well. And he said, they've got adaptive something or other. So it learns how you drive.
Uh-huh.
So he said, after your recall, it would have reset and your gearbox would have gone into learning mode.
Uh-huh.
So it learns how you drive. And then it sort of sticks the settings. So,
yeah,
you know, I couldn't pull away nicely. It was always all or nothing.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Because
it
after the recall, I wanted the recall done because I had some trips coming up.
Yeah.
So I had the recall done and then I was pretty much on the motorway.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I came up to visit you and then I did a theme park trip with Dean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was as soon as that was done. Oh, and then I went to Devon and I was like, so I said, I want all this, I want it done before I have these long haul trips because I don't want anything going wrong with the car.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. So it's used to me driving on the motorway now. So I think that's why it wants to take off all the time.
Yeah.
So it's got to go in tomorrow and they're going to reset it or something. And then put it back into a learning state.
Well, we have I don't think our car's programmed like that, but we've always driven our car, you know, sort of maximum 64, 66 miles an hour maximum. Because, like, you know, we want it to last. Obviously, it's an expensive thing if it goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, and you know, we've done that since it was new. Like, so obviously, you know, because we was told that it's, you know, its optimum best running in was 65, 66 miles an hour, and that was, you know, don't go any faster and don't go any slower. So anyway, you know, that's what we did. Like, you know, we didn't thrash it or anything. So, but it seems happy at sort of 64, 65, you know, on a long run. So, Yorkshire Crafter says, I'm heading off to bed now. Good night, all. Good night, Julie. Take care, and hope you have a good night's sleep. And good night to Mark as well. So, take care, both of you, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for joining. Right, the wheels are done. I'm just moving on to the next stage of assembly. And that's to put 2 sets of wheels on each of these brackets.
Uh-huh. Seems as though they're a tight fit as well, aren't
they? Yes. Okay. Very good. And then we want one of these 102s. In the middle.
Uh-huh.
So that'll be so we need to make 2 of those.
And Lee says late to Yorkshire. Yeah, it is a bit late here in Yorkshire.
Okay, so we've got 2 of those.
That was a fast car coming down here. You're amazed if he's still on the road in 5 minutes.
Okay, so we need to now attach this to the train. Oh. That's confusing. Slightly backwards again. Because I'm following the arrows. So it's going, do this one, come down and do that bit, then come down and do this bit, then go along and do this bit.
But it's missed the top right-hand corner off.
And then it's saying to come and do this, but I can't do this because I haven't done this bit.
Yeah.
So let's do this bit. Also, the train is charged. Oh, because I've got a solid green light.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Jolly good.
Which is good. Because then I can put that away. And then we can work on that. So let's work on that then. So we want part 89. Just trying to get out. And then we want an 88. We want an 88. So these parts are the same, but there's some detail on.
Oh yeah.
On them. So that's why they're numbered. So the detail sort of faces outwards.
Comes to the outside, yeah. Oh yeah. Front and back.
Okay. Then we want 89. $88, $89. It's going to be the other front wheel. No, it's not. Where are we going? 88, sorry. So that's the back.
Yeah.
Then this is 89, which will be the front. So all the detail is facing the right ways, there and there, and on there, and there. Sprue empty. Okay, so next step was to do them with 102 and then fit them on the train.
Okay. So we've got Lisa is here and working on things as well, and got this on. Well done, Lee. Thank you for sticking with us. And I was going to tell you something else about today as well, but I can't remember now. So oh, I was just coming home, and you know how narrow this road is and everything. Just before the crossing, there's a bad corner, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Well, met us on the corner was a police car, a motorway patrol car, and he wasn't moving over. And I thought he's going to want to talk to us? Why is he going to want to talk to us? And he wound his window down. And just as he wound his window down, when we got near him, Chris says, "It's our Amos." So it was Chris's nephew. So, and he said, "Oh," he said, "I've just been for a ride round." He said, "I was calling at the breakdown place." He said, "I had to go there." And he says, "I turned out there, drive wrong way, and came your way." So anyway, it was quite funny because the car that was in behind him and the car that was behind us sat right far back, as though there was something going to go off, you know. It was quite funny. Anyway, he's retiring from the police. He's like done his time and everything. So, and he's actually going mobile mechanicing. So I said, "You're going to be doing anything on vintage wise?" And she said, "No. Welding?" So I said, "No, somewhat simpler than that." So I said, "Okay." So yeah, he obviously popped around for a couple, but obviously we want in, so on his break, like, that gets the neighbours talking, does that? Yeah, because obviously he's on motorway patrol and everything, so yeah, he's stuck it really well. He was at a main car dealers for ever such a long time, and then he just decided he wanted to go into police, and he made sergeant there, and yeah, smashing. He's gone on really well. Anyway, he's done his time and says, "I'm just gonna mess around a bit with a few cars and mend a few bits here, there, and everywhere, and take life easy," he says. But just as he came around the corner, just before the crossing there, we said, "What's he doing middle of the road?" He'd obviously spotted us before we spotted him. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Bit confusing. I've just spotted because it says to do this and then put them on, but you've got 1 and 2, so I need to build the second ones because the 2s go on the front.
Yeah.
But there's really not a lot of leeway between the wheel and the bottom of that.
No, there isn't, is there?
It does spin, but I've just packed it with loads of wax under there.
Yeah.
See, look, it's just about clear. So you've got hardly any room for error there.
Yeah.
And that makes me a bit nervous, actually, because I know what's coming up.
Yeah.
Then lining it up is really quite difficult.
I was going to say getting them wheels over the top there and then lining the pegs up. That's a difficult one, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay.
So that's them on. We then need to use some cocktail sticks. To reinforce. So I think I might use a bit of wax on these.
Yeah.
And that's going to slip through these 3 holes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
They are tight, aren't they? You can tell.
And then we chop. Choppity chop, chop, chop.
You chop them off.
And that just reinforces that in.
Uh-huh.
No, knew that was going to happen. Okay, where are you? Up there. The cocktail stick felt a bit weak.
Yeah. I was going to say if it was a weakish one, then it. Oof. Might have to be waxed a bit better, mightn't it?
That one feels more promising.
Good.
Okay. We'll still turn. Okay. So that is that done. Yeah, so we're up to date. So, oh, let's empty this. We now need to fit on the track. This is the bit I was nervous about.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard enough to put these on off the track. We're going to have to put these on, then fight with them, then put these sticks in.
Oh, God.
So,
is there any way you could do that somewhere near the bottom so you're not forcing the top, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to bring you over the roller coaster now because we need the track.
And I was going to say, could you, if you could get the track apart at the bottom, could you get a straight bit of track off? A couple of straight bits of track off? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure.
Don't know where that would go, like, but whether that would go.
No, I don't think that's going to be possible because it's all very tight.
Yeah.
Right, we'll work it out. Oh no, not there. So, make room for roller coaster. We're working on this bit of track here.
Yeah, I think that looks a good strong bit down there.
So we need to slide that on and line up the gear. Oh, it's on.
Oh,
then put these on.
Yeah.
Right, that is the rear.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we're on.
Oh.
So that was fairly painless.
Yeah, so you've got the front one and then you've got the cocktail sticks. Oh,
yeah, I'm going to do the cocktail stick first. Extra wax.
Yeah. Heck.
Moves.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Again, making sure the cogs are aligned. Wow, that one was easier.
Oh.
Wheels turn.
All the pins in.
Yeah, and then put the pin in.
Cocktail stick, yeah. Oh, we've still got 9 people watching. Thank you ever so much. Keep watching, everyone.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Weak cocktail stick.
Yeah.
Will this come out?
Gosh. No, it's gone.
Doesn't help that.
You haven't got the room.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Train is on.
Yes. The train is on the track. Train a coming, rolling down the track.
Okay then, so let me see what's next on the Oh, okay. Should we build the remote?
Oh,
Train's done.
excellent. Excellent.
So we're nearly ready.
Yeah.
Interesting. So need some more parts. So we want 100 and yeah, so we want them.
Oh, yeah.
Then for the moment.
Okay.
So we want part 107. One oh eight. One 12.
Oh.
111. Ah, I see. These are going to be for the holder.
Yeah.
To put on the side of the track. Where's my tool? That's it. The suspense.
Yeah, it's killing me.
Let's hope it doesn't end up like last night. And something doesn't quite work, and then I need to be up till God knows what hour trying to fix it.
No, let's hope not. Let's hope you can crack this one.
Okay, so I think I've got all the parts needed for the moment.
So we've got Ian back, and he says it's killing me too, laughing out loud. Well, I usually say it's the suspenders. It's killing me, yeah. So.
Well, the train is on the track. We're just building the remote now.
Yeah. Hear a trainer coming. It's coming down the track. Don't know where it's going, but I'm glad it's coming back.
Well, I can't remember what that means. Free rolling. Does that mean free roll?
Turning, maybe? I don't know. You have to have a look at your instructions.
Break off both sides. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so we want these two pieces. And then that is going to fit on there.
Uh-huh. I'm going to say, are they sided? You know, left and right side, or
So they got the hole.
The holes are opposite, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Then we want a bit of wax. Can't find the wax. Where did I put the wax? Oh, it's there. I'm still using the first bit. Dad.
God, burn it.
Still got a whole new one there.
Talk about being stingy.
I'm trying to keep it for future.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely needs a bit of wax to help that all.
Get my hands going. Oh dear.
Your what's going?
So I can't get my hands going properly.
Okay, so that is where we're at with that. Second thing to do is put that aside by the looks, and then we want to bring over this piece and these pieces, and they're going to go on. One. Two. 3.
Oh yeah.
4.
There's obviously a reason why they've got little cutouts.
Yeah. Okay, so that's like that. Then we want this piece here, which is going to go in that direction because it's got a key.
Oh, yeah.
We're over here.
Yeah.
And that. And that.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to look at the river. Damn it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, it's 4.56 meters. It's not stopped climbing yet. There are floodlights within 5 miles of this measuring station. So 4.56 meters. That was at 9:15, 9:52 now. So what is it now? 4.56. Yeah. 4.56. So hopefully. What time are we? 10 o'clock. Yeah, should be okay. Keep an eye on it for 10 minutes and see what it does. I'm sure they said up to about 10 or something tonight.
Oh, I see. That's clever. That's why you put the sticks in.
Ah, right.
So you can change the battery.
Yeah.
I pulled it out and get it back in. There you go. Okay, so next we want the circuit board and the battery. So I'll take the
circuit board.
Take the battery out of there, and then we'll put so we're going to put the battery in.
It's okay.
Well, it's going to fit in this.
So the battery goes in the top. Is that right?
So the battery is under there.
Yeah. Yeah. So is it only the battery that connects to the circuit board? Do you have any switch? So you have a switch there, don't you?
Yeah. Okay. So next we are going to. Oh, dear me.
We must nearly be there now. Goodness me.
Yeah. Need some more parts. So we want this. And this.
4.56. Okay.
Okay. And then these bits here. I think this might be the push button.
Ah, right. Yeah, for its different modes or whatever.
So this is going to fit on like so.
Okay. Staying the same at the minute as the river, so that's all right.
Well, that's clever. It's just bowing the wood.
Yeah, is that what it's supposed to do? So it touches on contacts or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This then fits on top of here. I think I need to turn Wendy on in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can hear it click.
Oh yeah. You can. Super duper.
Okay, so now we need to get the track back. Yeah. That I'm not going to worry about just yet.
No.
So I think we're pretty much ready to test this now.
Wow.
So let me just have a bit of a tidy up. So we can get this on the table.
Brilliant.
What's those? I don't know what they're for.
Drum roll, please. Oh yeah, what's them bits? They're for the dinosaur.
Oh no, it's for what we need next.
Ah.
I was getting a bit worried then. I was like, where's that come from?
Yeah. Ian says drum roll.
So. Okay.
Gosh.
So we're going to be working down on here. So the first thing we need to do is put these together. 1 and 2, and then that goes on there.
4, 6, 4.
There we go. Then this is going to fit on there.
Yeah.
Some birds up there I didn't see. There's some. Okay. And that allows the remote to just sit
see.
on there like so.
Now then, this might seem a silly question, but is the car the right way around on the track? Does it go a specific way?
According to the mag, yes, it's facing the correct way, but I don't think it would matter too much. So, what's to do now? But turn it on.
Oh my God!
So I need to level. First of all, I'm going to level the feet with the adjusters.
Yeah. So make sure it's all nice and stable. Down once. Stay there. Hey. Crikey, he says. Yeah, it's massive. And I'm gonna, at this point, I'm going to be saying, "Stop! Let me off! You're not getting me on that thing."
Okay then.
Gosh, look at it! Oh my God! So, is everybody ready? Oh, power! Are you ready?
Remote's on. There's a green light in there.
Why?
We should just be able to. Oh yeah, you can see through the hole in the front.
Oh yeah.
We should be able to push this button.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Might take a bit of getting used to.
Oh.
Might need a bit of grit wax, but sort of
Sticking, isn't it?
So my question is, oh, it's a little bit
jumpy at the minute, yeah. I wonder if it's the track that's out of alignment, maybe.
No, I think it's this gear. Yeah.
Come on, this side. Come on.
Yeah. Bits of gear falling off.
Oh no.
Feels free.
It's like it ain't engaging properly, isn't it?
Okay. So my question is, right, fear not. Let's have a look.
Okay.
I think I might. Oh, I might know.
We've got Max Mods in the house, and he says, I thought the car went the other direction on the track, or that's the way it's going on the intro video.
Yeah, it's definitely the right way in the book, but it'll work either way. Yeah, if you look on the dinosaur heads there.
Yeah.
So if you turn this round to the steps.
Yeah.
What I don't get is I'm going to have to cut these off. I think I might have I think I know what I might have done wrong based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
So it would be my fault. Let me have a look first before I explain. So you don't make the same mistake. So luckily, they're easy to come out because this needs to come out.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. To get the train back off.
Geordie Dave's joined us. Hi, all, he says. Hi, Geordie.
Hi, Geordie. Not quite sure he's supposed to.
to say it was tight getting on, so it's going to be tight getting off.
There we go. Just some maintenance in the maintenance shed.
Yeah.
Well, I did want to be a roller coaster engineer.
Yeah.
Okay. Wheels off, trains off.
Oh. I was going to say you might be able to print a harder cog on your 3D printer.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So it's quite difficult to really, we're just undoing
Yeah.
quite a lot. You can't really see. I'm basically taking the train back apart.
Yeah.
So I need to get to the cogs. I only need to get to the front wheel. But we do get spares, so
yeah.
Yeah. Right, sorry, I'm just off camera a sec. I'm just trying to.
I keep thinking it's Thursday. It's Friday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know why I keep thinking it's Thursday.
Right, I'm just going to look back at the manual because I'm not sure which order that cog comes out. I can see the problem.
All right.
So, and I'm pretty sure that's my fault. Right, hang on. Where's the train? That was the track. Where did we first work on the train? Oh, here we go. Lego in. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah. The cogs smashed to bits in there, look.
Oh, yeah.
And on there. But we do have spares.
Yeah.
So only one more set. No, we haven't. We've got 2 more sets.
Oh.
So let's do this again. Put a new cog on there. Where's my tool?
Sure it was.
This is a lot harder to get on. Ow.
Oh.
There we go. What's that one on?
Yeah, Lee says he's doing a test on the wet ring with the sea salt.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't remember how you get that one out now. Back of the manual.
Okay.
It is okay.
4.64.
Oh, it pushes down.
It's going down.
Oh, you're going down?
Hey?
You're going down?
Yeah, it's going down. 4.62. Thank God. It's 4.64.
So that's 2 cogs smashed to pieces.
Gosh.
I'm going to reserve any judgment before I say anything.
Okay.
Where's the other replacement? It's one of these, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to use some wax again. Fit that cog back in there. Loads of wax on the back of this.
Yeah.
Because it's going to rub against.
That in there.
That's better. See, these streams are always unexpected, aren't they?
Yeah. Really, yeah.
What's the time doing? It's nearly 10:30 again.
Yeah, nearly 10:30.
I'll fit the motor back in. And then we just need to put the thing back together. I can't really get any more wax in there like that. Okay. Now we need to put the wheels back on one side.
Uh-huh. Oh. Ow.
Okay. I'm not going to put the cocktail sticks back in.
Okay.
Because I don't think it needs them, if I'm honest. And if I ever want to need to take this apart for any reason.
Yeah.
I think it is just like extra support, but I don't think they're going to fly off.
No.
Well, I hope not, anyway. Okay. And then we'll put these back on. It's a lot quicker than I thought that would be.
Yeah.
Right. We're back on. Let's try again. And then I will tell you what I think the problem was, so you don't make the same mistake.
Well, I won't be making the same mistake because I won't be getting this model. It's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Okay. We turn the model on.
Well, the controller's not coming on.
We turn the train on.
Yeah. Please don't tell me that's gone flat.
Shouldn't have done, should I? So Lee says, doing a test on some sea salt to weather his models. Looking good so far. Oh, brill. And then do this build. Yeah. Whoa! Hey, oh. Amazing. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. It sounds like a railway. Wow.
Well, she worked.
Yeah. Amazing.
I think the longer it runs, it will bed in.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you what I did wrong.
Go on.
Oh. Hang on.
Stopped at the station.
Right, when I was building this, after the show, I thought it would be all right. I was really concerned about those gears grinding up.
Yeah.
And I used some of this white grease.
Ah, right.
Now, it's very wet.
Yeah.
I think, being wood, it's just gone in, soaked into the wood and made it soft.
Yeah.
And ripped it apart.
Yeah, you're probably right there. Yeah.
So that's what I did wrong. So
yeah.
Definitely don't use any other sort of grease than wax.
Other than wax, yeah.
So that's what I did wrong. And obviously after it's been a week sat with that moisture, and it's obviously made the wood really soft.
Yeah.
and with those 2 cogs. I was lucky with the one on the actual here. I didn't have to replace that one.
Yeah.
But
brilliant.
Yeah.
It works. Brilliant.
So yeah, she works.
Yes, indeed. Got some power as well, hasn't it?
Pardon?
It's got some power as well.
Yeah. So obviously front seats was there for you, Dave.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Next to Ian.
Next to Ian, yeah.
Isn't that cool though? That is really cool.
Yeah. Fantastic.
It's like a train set. Watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's set up in the air, isn't it?
Rough ride. I missed the station.
Oh, heck. Oh.
Right. It's a game in itself. Oh, close enough. Okay, well there you go then. Then that gets switched off.
Excellent.
That gets switched off and that just hangs up on there.
Yeah. And then you've got your lights to do at a later date, haven't you?
Yes, so we haven't finished with this yet. I need to put all this back together. I wonder if there's I wonder if you can put the tool in there.
I think it said that you have to use the tool at some point, didn't it? I can't remember.
I was just wondering if there's somewhere I could store the tool.
I suppose you could tape it to the stanchions. You know, the outside stanchions.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could tape it to them, I suppose.
Or
I was going to say, yeah, will it go in the car?
not in that one because that might interfere with it.
No.
Yeah, we'll find somewhere for it. So you could go in there maybe. Or just in the station. Yeah, I'll find somewhere for that. But yeah, there we go. Cool. Anyway, well, that is it then. So roller coaster done. All these projects are banging out.
Yeah.
Now they're done.
Fantastic. Another one completed.
So we've still got a few more parts which I'll keep aside. And I think that's to do with the woodland when we do the sign.
Oh, yeah.
Which are those.
Yeah.
We've got a sheet of spares which we've already had to dip into for 2 new cogs.
Yeah.
That can go in the bin.
Yeah.
And yeah. Thank you for watching.
Fantastic. Enjoyed it.
There you go. So yeah, I need to find a place for that now. I still haven't sorted the shelf out. But I will do.
That's
but we're
the
still
problem.
going to be working on it, so
yeah. Yeah. So goodness me, yeah, there's lots of comments. Yeah, okay, so looks good. And Geordie Dave says coolest. And Anfield Road says looks good, good work. And he says Wilvid on it goes well with the test. Yeah, cool and well done. And well done. And well done. And Geordie Dave, well done. Another build complete. And yeah, good stream. Big thumbs up from Lee. Thank you, Lee. So yeah, all done and dusted. So and some good streams from Alex tonight from Horlixs. Yeah. Streams. So 3 in a row.
All turned out successful in the end.
Yeah, 3 in a row. So you've beat anybody else that's done that. That Texan doing does 3 different streams all in a row. So, and if you're anything like me, when I'm trying to do stuff like that, I've got stuff all over the place.
Yeah,
it takes you half an hour or more to tidy up.
Yeah, it's stuff everywhere. I've still got the power down here for the mod I was plugging in earlier, and
yeah,
this, that, and the other. I've just had to get the multimeter out again.
Yeah.
But no, really good stream. I enjoyed that. I have enjoyed this build. Sad it's gone.
Yeah.
But it's done. It runs lovely now.
You can play with it at your leisure now, can't you?
So yeah, I'm in bed or whatever. I wonder what the range is like. No, I don't want. I try not to play with it too much. The thing is, like where it is wood, you know, those cogs are going to grind down.
Yeah.
So probably after some time, we've got one more set of spares.
Yeah.
But hopefully, I mean, it's not going to be run every day, all day.
No.
It'll just be the occasional. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there you go. It's going to look amazing. So Peter said he was going to do 2, and he was going to make them loop in with each other, and
yeah, it's going to be amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
So, Lee said, yeah, Lee just said I could do a live all day, me.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if there's some reason to charity thing or something. We can. I'll come to you. We'll do a 24-hour stream there. But yeah,
and having him sweating next, thinking, "Oh my God, no!"
Yeah. There's there. This is all just for this stream. Yeah. Okay then, right. Well,
I'm gonna have to go soon because the dog wants to go out. So
yeah, let's finish up. So over to Dave then.
Okay, well, thank you ever so much for joining Horlixs tonight and commenting. If you wouldn't mind leaving him a nice, good thumbs up, please. Subscribe to his channel if you already haven't done so. And yeah, take care, everybody, and thank you for joining. Tomorrow evening, we have got the Bedford show at, I think it's about 7 o'clock. So, yeah, that's tomorrow evening. And yeah, so be sure to be there. So we might be very close to finishing that. I don't think we will, but we'll be very close. So yeah, that's tomorrow night, tomorrow evening on the Bedford show for the Bedford models. Okay, so that's me done. So thank you ever so much once again for joining Horlixs, and good night from me.
Lovely, thank you very much. And yeah, thank you everyone who's been to all my streams tonight. Not 1, not 2, but 3 of them. So yeah, that's never happened before. The circuit board wasn't going to happen, but after everyone was so invested last night, I thought I ought to do an update on that. So next week it will actually just go back down to 1, which will be the VW.
Yeah.
So yeah. We will see you tomorrow for some more Bedford. I actually still need to play with the lighting on that because we set the flash on that beacon, but I might experiment. Todd messaged me and said it might look better if it was on a fade, rather than an on-off. But I probably won't play with that on tomorrow's stream because it's about making the model and painting. So I might squeeze another stream in the week at some point where I'll play with that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here, and I will see you all on tomorrow. So it's good night from me.
And it's a good night from him. Good night now.
No night.